Hello! How's everyone doing? Hope you're having a good weekend so far. I just got done with a session 0 for a new D&D campaign I'm gonna be in, so having a good one. How's everyone else doing? Polygamy with 7 months says 2 more months till our first sub baby. How exciting. And Habitual Dodo, thanks for 19 months, says I'm aborting this sub baby. I'll stick around, but 2 is enough. That's fair. Hello, Halloween Town. Hi, everyone else. How we doing? Welcome to another edition of Cult Watch. It's been a while since we've done this, but I thought it'd be fun to do it. Someone recommended we look into Nature Boy's cult, which is a thing, apparently. So first we're going to watch a video essay someone else has done to give us an overview, and then we're going to go into the individual videos of this Nature Boy and other people within his cult. So, should be fun. Well, fun, you know. There is trigger warnings on this for, you know, cult activities, alleged sexual abuse, assault, etc., etc. But, you know, we'll try and keep it general and relatively light considering the severity of the material. Citosaurus says, I woke up for like 30 minutes this morning and then went back to bed until 2 p.m., so I haven't done a damn thing today. I hope it's very relaxing for you. You deserve all the rest you need. Rageology with 200 bits, thank you. Almost on a hype train. I'll wait a sec to see if we get a hype train or not, because I don't want to start the thing until we know we can kind of watch through it. Bum 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 bum. Citosaurus with 100 bits does indeed kick off a hype train. Thank you very much. So let me tell you guys while we're doing the hype train a little bit about my new D&D character, because everyone loves that. It's a tiefling monk named Kayla. Level 3 we're starting at, and she is, God, what's it called? Something of the astral self. So her subclass involves, like, creating a second set of arms, so she can do martial arts with, like, 4 arms. Way of the astral self, that's what it is, thank you. So, it's gonna be fun. Profane Priestess says, Hannah, I realized my 6-month anniversary with my partner is in a couple weeks, and we met in your chat, so I'm using my ability to say, love you, Trey, you're a wonderful person, and you make me happy. Very sweet. Speedy Yoshi with 50 bits says, speaking of cults, a notable turf sued Stonewall and lost on every single account against them, but a single motion against someone else, so the entire turf community and all British media are reporting it as if she took down the evil trans organization, when no, she lost, and the judge, who uses some pretty shitty terms herself, even said, LOL, Stonewall didn't do anything wrong. Just crazy how British media is spreading propaganda. Yep. Hornder with 100 bits says, for the cult-fueled hype train, Bubble Homestead, thanks for gifting a sub and getting us to 97% to level 1. I rolled very well on this character, though. I have no negative modifiers. I have 3 neutral modifiers, but I have no negative ones. So it's pretty good. I have a 10 strength, 16 dex, 11 con, 13 intelligence, 16 wisdom, and 11 charisma. Ashiboo says, you're probably already seen it, but Illuminati just posted a video about Peter's cult. Yep. I saw it. That's why you prefer rolling, because you sometimes get cool shit like this. Yeah. Either way, I'm excited to play this character. I like my other D&D characters, but, you know, it's nice to have a variety. 99% to level 1 in the hype train. While we're getting through this hype train, I don't know. We don't have the overview yet, but why not start with a preview of some of the clips from the cult? Procagon with 100 bits says 333.
Third eye witnesses in here now?
We just asked, where did the Terry go? Because we move as 3 all the time, so we was just asking that.
Sheba, I just said, I'm going to give him the avocado.
You're not allowed to leave the room outside of 3. You know the laws of our house. Our house is we move in 3s. You don't move by yourself. You never move.
What? Mr. Whiskers with 50 bits. Citisaurus, thanks for gifting a sub. Opossum Blood with 69 bits. Nice, says LOL. 39% to level 2.
Move by yourself, right or wrong?
Right.
All right, we moving what?
3.
All right, so why you move by yourself?
Because I told them.
Lying, and you look that way to do it.
I
Never heard
told you guys. She's
Bro,
like,
everybody
if it looks
sees
pretty-
through that shit,
She
bro.
said, Sheba just said, if it looks pretty, just it's good.
I never said
Never
you go
said
take
go
it up.
upstairs.
I said
Wait. Here's the point. The point is that you have a regular pattern. It goes like this. We live with you every day. We know who the fuck you are, cause your pattern goes like this. We're around you every day. If your pattern go like this, we gonna recognize it, nigga.
Wow, this is some controlled shit. Speedy Yoshi with 50 bits says, what is something that the general public doesn't think is a cult, but you believe 100% is a cult or cult-like? No easy answers like Jehovah's Witnesses or Mormons. That's a good question. Patriotism is kind of weird, if I'm being honest. So I'll do that. Patriotism. Like super like people who are fucking, patriotic, you know? Beyond typical social contract, pragmatist, like, Keirthin with 333 bits. Rageology with 100 says, redacted. UK TERFs redacted until they redacted. Jordan Peterson fans is also a good answer.
Cause we around you every day. Your shit go like this, we gonna recognize it. Especially those that have heightened senses and are empathetic, and that we can feel when there's a shift of energy. Now, if you don't know what's going on with you, say that. Like, I don't know, but I do feel. But recognize your own feelings and be like, yo, you know what? I do recognize that I'm a little off right
66% to level 2, which is like 33 doubled.
Now,
so
I
we're within the
recognize that.
rules of the cult.
I don't recognize it.
You don't? Because everybody else, nah, because then they're gonna think that I made fuck with everybody else. That I felt it when you get. I felt it the first time you pulled up. I was looking at you. I was like, I asked you like, what's wrong? Are you alright? And you was like, I just asked you if you was alright. I was like, yo, you good? I felt the vibe right there, and then I ignored it. You said you was good. I ignored it. Now the second time you came up, I couldn't ignore it when you passed me the avocados with the goddamn gremlin face. You were like.
It comes like.
Oh my god.
Is he complaining the face she made when she handed him avocados? The fuck? Will I am not okay with 100 bits, 72% to level 2. Oh god, they're doing more Cryptoland stuff still? They're still on this fucking shit? Okay, Cryptoland is also a cult. Cryptoland's a cult too, we called it. Procagon with 50 bits says, at times like this, I wish I had enough money to gift 333 subs for the meme. I wish you had enough money too, I assure you. Citisaurus with 50 bits says, patriotic like humping the American flag and shooting their load of fireworks every 4th of July. Yeah, basically.
Like, man, I got can't
Oh no.
Crypto in
Bro,
general is a
something
cult
off
as are
about
most
you, bro.
MLMs.
You just being off. That's what I'm just saying.
All
Something
MLMs.
off.
Fix whatever the
And crypto is
You
basically a
fix it.
tech bro
You
MLM.
can't fix it if you can't heal what's concealed. You're the healer, right? You told the world you're here to heal people. If you're the healer, then you should be able to heal yourself in this moment, or be able to recognize what's wrong.
80% to level 2 with 50 seconds left. Very close, don't let it die. Speedy Yoshi says, the worst cults are people who are like, have you seen this anime? It's amazing. It's the best anime ever. You'll love it, even if you don't like anime, and get all creepy with the characters and shit. I won't know any names, but you know which anime. Hold on. I gotta play the clip. opposite. 30 seconds! Oh, thank God, the hype train is saved. M. Scheffler with 100 bits. Bumble Homestead, thanks for gifting a sub. And Procagom, thanks for gifting 5 Tier 1 subs, saving the hype train. Cidosaurus, thanks for gifting a sub as well. Is this about anime? No! Anime! You know what? Okay. Anime fans are some of the only fans in the world that if you say, I don't like blank, every single one takes it as a moment to be like, oh, but have you seen this anime? Watch this anime, it's so good. No! No! I said what I said. I don't like anime. Stop trying to recommend me anime. How hard is this to understand? Like, if someone says to me, I don't like Marvel movies, I don't go, but have you seen Infinity War? I would never come up to you and be like, but have you seen Thor Ragnarok? Like, if you don't like it, you don't like it. It's fine. It's okay for people to not like things you like. I'm not telling you you're fucking wrong for liking anime. I just don't like it. Imagine if I said, I don't like sports, and everyone was like, but have you seen football? Yes, I don't like it. I've also had people tell me they don't like cartoons, and that's also fine. So someone who's saying that is like saying I don't like cartoons. I literally know people who do not like cartoons, and that is fine. Daddy Sume says Hannah and her boomer takes. Yeah, I'm a fucking boomer because I don't like anime. Yep, you got it. Yep, big boomer. I don't want you to think that it's like I'm mad at you. I'm not. I'm just like every time, everyone's like anime, 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 anime. I'm not into anime, guys. I get you guys like anime. Not everyone's gonna like anime. I think that's one of the craziest fucking rants I have ever gone on in my life. It's just so ridiculous. I have seen Dragon Ball Z. I like Dragon Ball Z. That is a cute pun. Oopsie. Hannah when she meets an anime fan. Life could be a dream. 50% to level 4. Life could be a dream. If I could take you. How Dragon Ball Z is unwatchable? Because at least the action is silly fun. I can half watch Dragon Ball Z and not know what's going on, and it's fine because I can just look up and he's still charging his fucking spirit bomb or whatever. It's fine.
In yourself in this moment. The reason why I'm able to help other people because I can recognize what's wrong with them in the moment. But here's the thing about helping people. You can tell them their issues. Like I tell you yours.
There's the link.
But you can't make them know how to do it. You can't make them do it. You can't make them do it. So guess what? Even though I did give you the remedy to your fucking issues, you won't practice the medicine to heal. So how the hell can I help anybody if they don't do what I'm asking them to do? So it makes me look like my shit don't work, but it ain't me, it's y'all. I already gave y'all all the knowledge. I gave y'all all the wisdom. I already gave you all the mathematics of the fucking universe. I've already given it to y'all.
He gave them the mathematics of the universe? Do you think he invented math?
And I don't owe y'all nothing. But if you're gonna be in my house, you're gonna be honest. And you're not gonna...
Have we started on the cult content? This is from a cult. This is from the cult we're looking at today, yes. 50% to level 4. There's an overview video I want to watch, but I didn't want to start it until after the hype train. Just so we don't have as many distractions. Rageology with 100 bits. And of course I can pause and stuff, but you know, I know that gets annoying, so.
Something we can clearly feel if something's wrong with you, bro.
54% to level 4.
And now you're on the camera, you're gonna sit there and play like nothing's wrong with you. But it's like, I hate fake, phony people. I just want everybody to be fucking real like me. I just want everybody to be fucking real. But the realer you get, the more fake people you attract. because opposites attract. The more real I get, the more fake people come to me. And I'm trying to teach y'all how to be real.
What do you want me to be real about?
Yourself and what you feel.
Thanks for the hype train, everyone. M. Scheffler, thanks for 50 bits.
Everything raw. I make sure everything remains 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 raw.
Yeah.
I make sure everything remains raw. I need you to be raw. Be honest. Be real. That's the hardest shit, black people. Yo, we can't be real with each other. Niggas is over masculine. We can't cry. We can't be real. But we can't be soft because then we're gay. But we can't be vulnerable because that's gay.
That's gay too, yeah. That's gay too.
But you want us to be a man that understands your emotions.
What?
But we can't. We're not allowed to. So when we do shit that says we don't give a fuck about your emotions, it's because you won't let us. Because anything that is feminine on a man at all is considered in our culture to be a no-go. So what do you get? You get a man that can't deal with his emotions. And what happens? You're not happy. You like him physically, but emotionally he's unavailable. You know why? Because it's gay to be emotional. It's gay. That's why. We cannot honor our...
I didn't pause that. It just did that, by the way. All right. Since the hype train's over, now we can get into the overview. This is a video by Noor Jasmine about the situation. Here's a link, and I'll link again, you know, if you ask or throughout the video. But this person is going to give us an overview of what's going on with this guy and his weird cult. He's literally being emotional. Don't you know, anger is an emotion. It's just a manly thing. I got this Mackinac Island popcorn when we were in the UP. It's chocolate peanut butter popcorn, so I'm going to try it real quick before this starts. And I'll let you guys know how it is. Here's a peanut butter piece. That's good. It's a chocolate one. Yeah, those are both good. Okay. Good job, Mackinac Island. You're nailing it.
Listen to me very clearly. The ending of the cycle and the coming of the Christ. I am the black man. I am God. I love myself. I love myself, man. You feel me? What I'm doing is beyond Martin Luther King. It's beyond Malcolm X. It's beyond... What I'm doing is beyond all of that.
New disturbing video of Eligio Bishop and cult members.
Eligio Bishop, also known as Nature Boy.
He calls himself Bishop, Nature Boy, Christ.
Guess what? We have a God. We have our Savior.
Yes.
And his name is Nature Boy. Yes.
DeKalb police arrested Bishop in mid-April after a...
I remember the 333 thing now. MH Dark Beast says, "Hey Hannah, how goes today? I have something fun for a treat." Talks about the British panic over video nasties and ninjas. Cool. I will save this.
There's been many.
Thank you very much.
Woman told them she had left a sex cult.
I watched him whip a girl with a leather belt multiple times for 15 minutes straight.
He was extorting money from a young person.
Bishop lived off of other members' PPP loans and life savings.
This is why I decided to leave Melanation.
Brainwashed his ass.
I don't like how the women are being treated.
Tell him who Baba G is. God. Tell him.
Baba G is God.
Oh, somebody feel sorry for Tanisha.
He's kind of mad that...
Of course he's mad. He's always mad.
It's because we're black. I'm just letting you know that right now.
It ain't because of your color.
Oh, yeah. They didn't get let on a flight because they don't believe in bathing. I remember now. They got kicked off a flight because they don't believe in bathing, and then he was like, it's because we're black, and it's like, no, it's because you guys stink and you're in a sealed, like, tuna can with a bunch of other people for hours. Simple Cat Girl said, they honestly all must smell so bad. Just, imagine not washing your ass, ever. Simple Cat Girl says, it's never not funny to watch someone say something that's kind of true, then immediately land into bigotry. Sometimes it hits you in the face and that you start laughing. Yeah, life is just fucked. Speedy Yoshi says, they don't believe in bathing. Are they a Smash Brothers tournament? I also would have accepted Magic the Gathering.
It's because of your nasty attitude and your crazy eyes.
We in the valley of the shadow of death, and we will fear no evil. But listen, we will be humble.
Sure. Yeah. Oh, that's your live right now?
That's my live. Yeah.
Your soul. Will be thrown into the abyss.
This video is sponsored by Felix Gray. Felix Gray are the blue light glasses that started it all. Staring at a screen is basically like staring. Today I want to talk about Eligio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, aka Baba G, aka the God or Three God. Yes, he claims to be God. And
they should start having conventions where all the cult leaders get together and have to argue about who's actually God. Because how many cults are going on in the world all at the same time? You know what I mean? And how many of the leaders are claiming to be God? It's got to be in the hundreds at least. It's a big world. Just get them all together. Fight to the death, and then we can determine who the real God is, obviously.
And his followers claim he's God too. He recently got arrested. Nature Boy is in jail right now, and he's charged with R-word and false imprisonment and other things. But there are people who say that there are more crimes that he committed that he's not been charged for. They say he's responsible for someone's death. They also say he's done some really gross things with kids. So the whole thing started on April 13th, 2022 in Decatur, Georgia, when cops raided a home that Nature Boy and his followers were renting. They arrested Nature Boy and took some of his followers in for questioning. Turns out they were investigating Carbon Nation, that's the name of his cult, for weeks. A former member told cops that she had suffered various forms of abuse from Nature Boy and that she tried to leave before, but he wouldn't let her, and she tried another time. She finally left, and when she did, Nature Boy was pissed. She says that in retaliation for her leaving, he posted videos of her having sex online, which is a crime. It's called revenge porn, and so those were the charges. But as I said, some people think he did more, and there might even be evidence of that, but I'll let you guys decide.
What a fucking piece of shit. I mean, that's fucking terrible. That's interesting that he was impulsive. I mean, obviously, you're probably impulsive if you decide to become a cult leader, but I don't know. You'd think he at least would have looked up if that was legal in the state before he did it to make sure that he didn't... How do I put this? If you're in charge of a cult, you don't want to start committing crimes, right? That's when the cops get involved. I'm glad he got caught, don't get me wrong, and I'm glad he's either, you know, on trial or in prison or whatever for this, like, revenge porn thing. But how did he do that and not realize I might face consequences for my actions? What a dummy. Speedy Yoshi says, we gotta wait at least 3 days after the battle in case any of them rise from the dead. Rageology says, just reading an E&M Banks book where there's a community of people who all think they are the one true God. They get along by forgiving all the others for their sin of hubris. First Name Bunch of Numbers says there was once a highly unethical experiment where researchers put together 3 mental patients who each thought he was Jesus. Shenanigans ensued. Google the three Christs of Ypsilanti for more info. They made a movie of it too. The movie's not that great, but the story's interesting. Baha actually used to go to school in Ypsilanti, so she knows where all that happened.
When the cops raided Nature Boy's home, the neighbors came out and started talking to media. They said Carbon Nation is his cult. He's been whooping girls, beating girls, fertilizing girls, getting girls ready for marriage, a female neighbor said, not giving her name. And then another neighbor said he controls them, they do what he says, and like I said, it's turned into abuse. The neighbors have been complaining from what I hear. After Nature Boy's arrest, his followers remained loyal. They supported him, they spoke to media, they denied the allegations.
We went by the home Thursday afternoon, and several people who say they are Bishop's disciples came out and talked with me.
Basically, the police raided us on false allegations.
Followers who were at Bishop's home on Arbor Chase the night of the arrest defended their leader and insisted women are not mistreated here.
He says those criminal accusations are from a disgruntled former member of the Carbon Nation family.
The woman that was here, she gave consent to actually release it for sexual education.
They believe in nature, nudity, and kindness.
Everything that happens sexually happens among adults.
Correct.
Yes. Consenting adults.
The Evil Dead guy,
They
glad you
call
could
him
make
God.
it. I feel very honored.
God is a very loving being.
I missed first name, bunch of numbers, bits. No? No, I read that.
He's very caring. He's very holy. This is a revolving door, and you can come in and out as you please. No one is going to hold you against your will.
Women come here, they don't get their way, and they go against the black man.
Black man is God.
The black man is God.
And y'all just locked up the Messiah.
Remember when I did the Mother God cult video, how they were always live streaming and they had a YouTube channel? Well, this is the same thing. They have YouTube channel, they go on Instagram live, they use other platforms to go live on. So there's so much like content of what they did. Nature Boy's wife, he has like a wife and then he has concubines, I guess you would call them. So his wife and concubines, they went on a live after his arrest and they defended him. They're like, he's God, he's the Messiah.
You cannot box with God. They are simply throwing little petals and little stones. We've been fighting and fighting for freedom. We have a God. We have our Savior.
Yes.
And his name is Nature Boy. Yes.
Who is our God to worship? It is three gods. He's literally our Messiah.
You know
He's
what?
literally Jesus in the flesh.
People wait till after they gone.
Ooh. Modern day Jesus is here.
Yeah.
And you will not shush him up. He is the
Why did they think he's Jesus?
melanated God.
Just like he said it. He was just like, hey guys, I'm Jesus. And they were like, cool. You wanna hang out?
He is the first, he is the melanated God that all people come from.
Exactly.
And you judge us. And you throw stones at us when we trying to bring you truth.
In addition to that, his other followers, because he has male and female followers, they called him, probably he called them from jail, and they recorded that call and live streamed it as well.
So nothing's on the camera.
On the camera?
Was the SD card in the camera?
The SD, we cleared it like yesterday or 2 days. Like, it was only footage from today.
No, they took the laptop and the hard drive.
They took your laptop and hard drive.
But you hear these bogus ass charges?
Yeah.
Them charges bogus.
Like they saying I raped material.
Nobody, how you gonna rape a prostitute?
But we don't even.
What? Did you hear that? I'm not gonna go back and repeat it, but the implication that one cannot assault a sex worker simply because they are a sex worker is fucking ridiculous.
They were trying to blame you.
So I said no.
I can't hear nothing. I can't
One
hear
at a
nothing.
time.
They were asking what?
They was asking if you need assistance, do you need some help? We have an organization we can help you with. I was like, no, I don't know you people. I don't want to talk to you. Some help.
No, they
We
were really
have
talking.
options
They
for
was
you.
thinking that shit was real.
Yeah.
But I didn't, first of all, I don't trust that man. I don't know who that man is.
Why y'all keep doing this?
It's because the people that hate me
Yeah.
are united.
Yeah.
So you have to get people that love me together.
Yeah.
Miss you.
We'll see you soon. You coming home.
In the call, Nature Boy mentions how he hopes he gets bail.
Oh, he give me bail.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't. He didn't get bail.
A risk to intimidating the victim. There's also a risk of flight, and also the risk of committing an additional felony. So therefore, bond will be denied.
Outstanding.
To understand how we got here, we
outstanding?
need to go back to the beginning. Before Nature Boy was Nature Boy, when he was Eligio Bishop. According to an ex-member, her name is Erica Carroll. She said, quote, "I know his mother and father died while he was a young age, so he was in foster homes, in and out of foster homes, and a couple did adopt him, and there was some abuse going on in that situation, so he had it hard. But we've all had it hard. Everybody had it hard." He's originally from New York, but he ends up in Atlanta, Georgia. And according to him, he said that while he was in Atlanta, he was a stripper, a gay escort, he did gay porn. He says that he was also a model, and he claimed to have worked, I'm not sure in which capacity, on the Monique show, the stand-up comedian Monique. She had a talk show, and he claimed that he worked on that show as well. He also had a criminal record. In 2009, he was charged with forcible entry, and then in 2011 he was charged with theft and aggravated battery, and then he also had some charges for like driving with a suspended license.
In fairness, that's very within the line of character of Jesus. I don't know if Jesus would get a driver's license. Maybe a little sovereign citizen-y.
In 2014, he decided he was going to leave the life of crime behind and he was going to go legit. And so he got his license to be a barber. That license lapsed at around the same time that he started his YouTube channel in December of 2015. And he shows how he's living. And, you know, I noticed that he had like the chakra candles, and he was vegan. He was showing the vegan food that he was eating. And soon after, by 2016, Nature...
I don't miss the days when I was no bed framing it when I first moved out of my parents' house. That's never any fun. Rachel G says, wasn't Jesus a convicted criminal? Yes. Yes, he was.
Boy was born.
I love my self-reflection. Share the video. Peace.
At first, he called his group the Ethereans, but then he changed it to Melanation.
They called themselves Melanation.
Melanation in the building. We got the whole family there.
Melanation gets its name from melanin, the pigment in our bodies that determines our skin color.
Nature Boy told his followers that he was leaving hell, aka the United States, aka Babylon. He was going to leave, did I voice correct? Babylon. He wanted to go off grid. He wanted people to come with him. They'll create like a community in nature, hence the name Nature Boy. And he started to get people who want...
If someone ever tells you, hey, you want to go start a commune, that person better have a hell of a fucking community planning, like, plan. Like, I'm not against the idea of communes in general. I don't think it honestly sounds like something I'd be interested in. But, like, I get it. If you want to go start a little community somewhere with a bunch of other people and all work together and, you know, live a simpler lifestyle, that's cool. But you gotta have a good fucking plan, guys. You can't just, like, raw dog that. You gotta, like, have some major planning for how you're gonna do stuff.
Wanted to join him.
Yeah, they're hard. They're hard work. I think some people think, like, oh, it'll just be cool and we'll just, like, oh, we'll just, like, grow our own food. Like farming is fucking easy.
First, he went to Honduras and he would show like how we're living in Honduras to get more people to come. He claimed that he was the chosen one. He also told his followers that they were chosen. I think he even has a video of like how to tell if you're chosen. The idea was to have this like paradise on earth and disconnect from...
Speedy Yoshi says, a guy on Tinder I matched with told me he was like a communist or socialist or something. I know they're different, I just don't remember which. And he was starting up a commune, and if I wanted to join, I said no, and we haven't talked since. That's an interesting place. You know, you start with the pickup lines, you flirt a little, and then you pull out the big guns. You want to join my commune?
The material world with all of its problems. And so one of the original members of this group is Erica Carol. She's now an ex-member and she calls it a cult.
I call it a cult now, yes. Yes, I do.
So Erica arrives in Honduras and Nature Boy picks her up, and one of the first things he does is give her a new name, because her name Erica, that's her Babylon name. He gives her a new name, which is BP.
I'm sure you all know this, but that's a pretty common cult tactic. That's why that's a trope of like, oh, they went into a cult and changed your name. There's a King of the Hill episode that references that. A lot of depictions of cults in media will show that, because that is a thing. Creating a new identity for yourself that is dependent upon the group is integral to cult brainwashing. So giving you a new name to go with this new identity helps further ingrain the idea within you that you are not the person you were before you came into this cult. You are this brand new person that is entirely codependent upon the structure of the cult, and especially the cult leader.
P stands for Blueprint because she's one of the first early members of his group. A few months after arriving in Honduras, they drive in a van, they go to Costa Rica. In Costa Rica, this is what Erica said happened. Quote, she says, "We slept outside in tents. We wouldn't live in the house. We would get up, eat fruit because we had to eat vegan or vegetables, and we would get to work. When I got there, I felt I had a pretty good self-esteem and self-confidence."
Ray Challenge says, what are the top 3 rules of the Hannah Reloaded commune? Don't be a dick. Do your fair share with what you can do with your abilities. No anime.
Confidence, but after every day being there and told, "You're not doing this right, you're so wrong," when I left, I felt like my self-esteem was so low. I had no confidence. We'd have to sit in these long meetings. He'd say we'd be facing our demons while doing that, but basically he's just projecting onto you what he has going inside of him. It was a lot of verbal and mental abuse. Erica then describes the breaking point when she knew she had to leave.
Those are the top 3 rules, guys. That doesn't. Why would I make rules about cheese? I'm not going to make cheese mandatory. Some people don't like cheese or are vegan. But yes, there would be cheese.
That's when she saw Nature Boy basically hitting one of the women.
He slapped her up and punched her a couple of times, and then he told her to go in the tent and give him oral sex. So that was the breaking point for me.
When certain members would leave, new members would come. And when the new members came, it was the same process. You give them a new name, get rid of your Babylon name, and oh, of course, money. He would take their money. He would tell them that money was a distraction from their worship and they shouldn't be connected to the...
Is posters and frames a rule? It's not a law, but like, I'm gonna look down on you for it. If I go into your house and your posters are just like taped to the wall, then like, you know, we might have to form a hierarchy and put you at the bottom of it. That's all I'm saying.
Material world, but that he needed the money so that he could, you know, create this safe space for them to worship him, of course.
He was extorting money from a young person.
So I literally gave my money to him.
How much money did you give?
Well, I just gave him my debit card.
Somebody donated me about $300,000. It's all gone now.
And then, of course,
there's no way someone gave him $300,000. However, if that person is watching this channel, whatever that guy was doing that you liked, give me $300,000.
Dreams he would ask for.
I'll put it to a really good cause.
Money for.
And I won't be going to prison for disgusting crimes, so that's a bonus.
Donations. He would constantly mention his Cash App, and he would say, "Don't hate, donate." He had something against bathrooms. I don't know what it is, but he discouraged bathing and also pooping in toilets. He said that the only place you should poop is on a tree, like at the base of a tree. That's where you should poop.
What's nature?
Okay, with my commune, we're gonna go the opposite direction. There are mandatory bidets. Everyone uses a bidet after pooping, okay? You don't have to use it for peeing if you don't want, but you at least have to use it when you poo. Aries Corinthier says 300,000 is a lot of really good cheese. Or one amazing cheese. Speedy Yoshi says, we have reports coming in of cult leader Hannah Reloaded, known for her cult name, Cheesy Mama, forcing lactose-intolerant followers to eat cheese. The bathrooms are exploding, and the Michigan government is considering airdropping in Febreze.
What's your boy like? Because he's quite the character, isn't he?
Yeah, when I watched the video, I felt like I need to be with them. I was with Melanation within like 2 weeks.
You don't use the toilet?
Well, we really don't like using toilets. The soil belongs to the trees, and I'm in an abusive relationship with the tree if I'm not giving it back.
And also, you don't need soap, just water. Like in the natural waters.
Please use soap. Soap is so good. Soap is one of the best things ever. Just please use soap.
Nature.
And scrub. Exfoliate and soap everywhere.
So, as you can imagine, there were lots of odors going on. You know, Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell, I have like a bunch of videos on them. They would mix like Mormon things with New Age things and like occult things, and it was like a mishmash. This is kind of similar. He would mix like Abrahamic religions with New Age spirituality, yoga, as well as like, what do you call it? Astrology. That would explain this video that I found where he's basically dressed in Middle Eastern garb, and then he's sitting above his followers while he talks about astrology and the ego.
What is the ego?
That's a good question. The ego. What is the ego? You can tell me what the ego is.
The ego is one's sense of self.
One sense of self. Exactly. The ego is our conscious. The ego is. Ego.
Astrology and the ego.
What is the ego?
That's a good question.
I'm trying to figure out, did he genuinely not know what the word ego meant, but he tried to play it off like he wanted someone else to answer? Like, he's wise, and he just wants to make them think, but really, does he not know what ego means?
The ego. What is the ego? You can tell me what the ego is.
You know what I mean? It's like he's trying to make it seem interactive, but I really don't know if he knows what the word ego is.
The ego is one's sense of self.
One sense of self. Exactly.
Yeah, that comes off like he had no idea.
Ego is our conscious mind, simply. And we have taken something called pride, or what we protect ourselves with, as a protective mechanism. For instance, if you're a Leo or you're Aries, you might have a lot of pride. So what they call the ego would be your pride. You see what I'm saying? And we mix up the ego with arrogance. These are characteristics of the conscious mind. But the ego is simply your astrological program. Yes? I love myself.
I love myself. Occult Comics says we live in 2022 and this man is fighting against pooping in toilets and washing your ass.
Away. Away.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Every night, I can feel my leg and my arm, even my fingers. The body I've lost. The comrades I've lost won't stop hurting. It's like they're all still there. You feel it too, don't you?
Radiology, soap is so basic to humanity it was a thing even before it was invented. People just used the ashes from wood fires and water. The reaction with the oils on skin created a type of very caustic soap.
It's giving Dubai meets yoga guru meets bullshit. Okay, I don't know how people fall for this and the whole persona and what he's wearing, like, okay, but he had followers. That's the part that always gets me, is these people have followers. Like, maybe I should start a cult. It seems lucrative. Remember my video about Mother God, how she would be like, ding, I'm receiving a message from the Galactic Federation.
Hats off. What hat should I wear? Atheist brony.
Well, Nature Boy's thing was 333, 333, 333. So then now the polygamy thing, he didn't introduce it at first. Like, he eased them into it. At first, actually, there were couples that he made. Like, he would match the couples up, and he had a girlfriend or a wife, and other members had their, I think he called them their direct or something like that. And then, though, he would, like, snatch the wife from another male member, almost like a power play. At least that's my interpretation. So at this point, things are going really good for Nature Boy, okay? He has his concubines, he's pooping in trees, he's making money from live streams, he has a YouTube channel. Things are going good.
Living the dream, pooping in trees, living off other people's money. What else could you possibly want?
Now, until something happened. He got deported from Costa Rica. Turns out they had overstayed their visas. A lot of them had expired passports, expired documents.
Look at his eye.
How's the Texas Q cult doing? Last time I checked, they were still there. I don't know many details, though.
It's all good, though. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we're not going to be stopped. They can't stop this.
But I'm getting ahead of myself because first I need to explain to you melanation. And
have you guys seen Nathan Fielder's new show on HBO? It's absolutely goddamn crazy.
How, like, what it is and how it changed.
The group believe that living in the sunshine of the tropics can make them superior beings, but this belief seems to be based on a discredited racial theory that the darker a person's skin becomes, the more their intelligence increases.
So if you lack melanin, you are genetically retarded.
His plan was to create a community entirely of what he called...
Yeah, that's not how that works. Melanin isn't, like, related to your intelligence, as far as I know. Just not a thing.
Melanated people. But as it grew, white people were admitted. Anyone could now be melanated and gain greater enlightenment by getting brown in the sun of Costa Rica.
This is when Kayla Reed enters the scene.
I messaged Nature Boy this exact same day.
People saying it's a cult.
Canada's a cult, like the US is a cult, everyone is a part of a cult.
My friend.
A lot of cults will try and make themselves seem better by drawing comparisons between, like, the idea that there are cult-like aspects to larger parts of life. Like, yes, to an extent there are some things within society that are characteristics that are shared with cults, right? When we're talking about the concept of nations and the idea of feeling like you're part of something larger than yourself. In some way, there are superficial characteristics that are quite similar to a cult, but just recognizing that you live in America, that is a country that exists as a social construct and a bureaucratic structure that commands a military, like, that's not a cult in and of itself. How you feel about that can be a cult if you feel like a stalwart allegiance to a country, to that, and, like, nothing the country ever does could be wrong. Like, hardcore jingoistic tendencies falls more in line with, like, the cult comparison. But it's nothing even close, even that kind of rhetoric, to a literal cult like this. Cults do this all the time, and it's always something that falls flat for members on the outside of the cult. Like, it's a way to reassure members within that you're not really in a cult. Don't let people tell you're in a cult, they're in a cult. Projection.
And let everybody know your name.
I'm Ray.
Yeah?
Peace
Ray.
reflection.
How did
Ray.
you pop up here?
Sun Ray.
Sun Ray. Ray's here. Wait, isn't Nature Boy a prejudice? Isn't he racist? Yeah. How does he have white people there? Reflection. This hardware that you are now looking at, this hardware is a mutation hardware from the archetype. You cannot become the archetype or be the archetype without having the archetype software. Consciousness. Thank you.
And this is what changed a lot of things for Nature Boy, because this brought him a lot of negative publicity, because Kayla was, first of all, she was Canadian and she went missing. Like, she joined them, but she didn't tell anyone. So her family thought she was missing. So this whole thing happens where they're looking for her, she's missing, and then they find out she's with Nature Boy in Costa Rica, and people are like, she joined a cult. So then her mom goes out and she's talking to media, and she's like, my daughter.
Baha, are you listening?
She's joined a cult, she's brainwashed, and then the media, like the Canadian media, go to Costa Rica looking for her. They end up finding Nature Boy and doing an interview with him.
We are inside of our own bodies.
Nature Boy.
Each individual holographically. Go ahead.
I want to talk about the girl that we know with Kayla.
I don't know a Kayla.
Sunray.
Oh, Sunray, yes, she is healthy. She is beautiful. Oh, my. She is the happiest that, you know, she says she's ever been. We all encouraged her to just go live and let people know that you're okay and speak your own mind and tell them what's going on, because she's actually afraid of the people that she ran away from. I made sure that she got in contact with the police station there in Canada. I also make sure that she got in contact with her mother, and I'm a black man. And she's a white girl. She's in a white girl form, and I'm in a black man body. And I also know that it might seem to the world that I'm holding her hostage. So I wanted to make it clear that, you know, call your people, let them know you okay, because I don't want no problems on this end. That's why I'm doing this interview with you, because I don't want any problems.
So she can leave if she chose to leave.
Oh, yes.
In response to this, Kayla's mother comes out and she says, quote, I was happy to hear that she was okay, but in the background you could hear Nature Boy more or less telling her what to say. The conversation was very disturbing, she said.
One sec, I wanted Baha to try this popcorn because it looks like it's vegan.
It's vegan?
Looks like it. Contains peanut, soy.
He was saying that they were her family, and it was a very disturbing conversation. Kayla is not thinking clearly right now. I think he has her brainwashed, and she is more or less doing whatever he says to do. According to Tammy Reed, Kayla's mom, Kayla has mental...
What kind of popcorn? It's from Mackinac Island here in Michigan. It's chocolate and peanut butter. Get a peanut butter one and a chocolate one. They're both good.
Mental health.
I know, I was surprised too. I was looking at it and I was like, wow.
Issues.
Really good, right? Yeah, that's dope.
I need to taste them separately now.
Okay.
And she feels like that.
Can you have some popcorn if you can reach your hand through the screen?
That's why she's sucked into this cult. The thing is, though, she's an adult. And so at first it was a missing persons case. When they found out that she was in this cult, but she was willingly with them,
The popcorn is vegan. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's good.
That's really good. The peanut butter tastes kind of like peanut butter fudge.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was wondering how, because it's like peanut butter, but it's clearly like something that hardens, and I was wondering if it was similar to the fudge.
Mackinac Island fudge.
Yeah.
Drizzled. That's really good. Thanks for letting me try it.
Yep.
I probably will steal some more later.
Oh, sure.
I love you very much, sweetheart.
I love you too.
She came out, she said, you know, I don't want to be with my family, I want to be here. They really couldn't do anything about it. Eventually, though, for whatever reason, Kayla decides to leave, and she does this line.
Puka, thanks for 200 bits. Someone asked what brand is it and where to get it. Mackinac Island Popcorn Company. So it's from Michigan. It's from Mackinac Island. Got it near Mackinac. So you might have to get it online if you're not anywhere near the UP.
Live stream with Nature Boy where they explain why she's leaving.
So yeah, I'm going back to Canada mainly because of the safety of us. I don't want anybody getting hurt because I'm here.
Like, so why did you leave in the first place?
We can't own.
Why did you leave in the? Why don't you tell them why you left in the first place? Did I call you like, hey, come join us, be here with us? Am I controlling or manipulating your mind?
I was gonna leave.
The way in which he was clearly directing the conversation by being like, am I controlling you, or, you know, doing whatever to your mind? It's a leading question.
Canada even before I found nature, so I got put on pills because I want to leave.
So basically her family, you know, she's saying that her family just basically put you on medication because you try to leave. Like, she tried to go to Hawaii before she got here.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't know this. I didn't know, but I did ask her before she got here, do you have crazy parents? She was like, well, they don't matter.
She doesn't look entirely sober. Definitely possible. A lot of cults involve either extensive, like, alcohol or other drug use. Helps, again, make you more dependent on the group as you become more dependent on the substance.
I throw my phone.
Can also make you overlook things if you're high all the time that you otherwise wouldn't.
Away because we had someone here else that was white that got snatched out of here before. There's another thing I want to address. It seems to be that you might not be able to join me if you're white. If you want to join Nature Boy, you're not allowed to join me anymore. What you are allowed to do is do what I did. I'm leading by example. I haven't been the most pleasant personality. I will admit that. I will admit that I've said the truth in a mean way. Like, I said it in a firm, authoritative way. And sometimes I get so mad about the evils in the world that when I speak, I could come off so strong. But my heart is pure and my message is pure, and want to apologize if I offended anybody in any kind of way. And I'm sure Sunray wanted to speak for herself before you get back, because they're probably going to try to isolate you and try to twist your words around and speak for you. And so don't worry about the comments. Don't read those. This is how we will destroy the planet.
Information control.
I mean, to destroy.
Which I think is part of the. Is that the eye and bite model?
The cancer on.
I know the bite model is, like, not necessarily academically accepted, but it's colloquially a way to understand cults and stuff.
The planet.
The reporter starts talking to other ex-members of Nature Boy's group, and they did not have good things to say at all.
If Nature Boy is not done talking or done doing this, then we don't go to sleep. I got in trouble for missing a meeting, and what I was doing was putting him to sleep.
Is it a cult?
It is.
Videos were emerging online of former followers attacking him.
It ain't because of your color, it's because of your nasty attitude and your crazy eyes.
What's your relationship like with Nature Boy now?
I don't even talk to him.
Not at all.
Bite model is behavior, information, thought, and emotion control. Thank you.
I literally gave my money to him.
How much money did you give?
Well, I just gave him my debit card. He was buying a lot of materialistic objects.
It's about how you use the material thing. It's not
Yeah,
about
of
what the
course.
material thing means.
But do you really need a ping pong table?
Do you need sportsmanship to foster brotherhood? Yes, that is a utility. It's not just an object.
No, of course, yeah.
We got a call. It was Nature Boy.
It's not behind your back if he's gonna interview you, though, right? It's about the movement. It's not about you anymore. He's kind of mad that...
Of course he's mad. He's always mad.
This is why I decided to leave Melanation.
Brainwashed his ass.
I don't like how the women are being treated.
Ran everybody that was there out.
Around this time, the name of the group changes again. Instead of Melanation, it's now Carbon Nation. He's known as Nature Boy, but also as like 3 God, 333.
333.
333. As the Messiah, he can heal people. He can heal people. He believes that all illnesses or diseases come from the mind, and that it's all a mindset thing. And he believes that he has the power to heal, and if you just go in the sun, eat your fruits, think positively, you're gonna be totally healed. And he's preaching that. Well, remember how I told you some people think he's responsible for his followers' death?
You influenced her to stop taking her medications. You actually influenced her to stop taking her.
Well, did I hear about Ghazi Kadzo? No, never heard of that person.
Her medication. That's why she passed away the way she did.
Well, the person that most people reference is someone called Mama Dia. Now, her...
Yeah. Which guy was he? thought the guy I was watching right now was that guy. Oh, okay. Let me put him in the search, and we'll save him for later or another day. Oh, yeah.
Her real name.
Sky Comet says, cults prey on people who are feeling lost and like they have no direction or support. Those are people most likely to join a cult or get recruited by terrorists, as I understand. Atheist Brony with 75 bits says, every time they use the phrase Nature Boy, it makes me wish Ric Flair would run in and hit the guy with a metal folding chair. He's the real Nature Boy. Woo! I don't get wrestling references.
Name is Magdalena Sevilla, and she had a heart condition.
I take a medication for my heart, but I don't have that anymore. I've been grounded, eating the right on the B6 diet, so that has helped me.
It was Nature Boy that encouraged her not to take her medication, and...
Hey, take your medication! Aries Corinther says, Ghazi is totally nuts. Jeff Holiday covered him for a while. Okay. I like Jeff stuff, so...
So she didn't. She stopped taking her medication, and she died 2 months after she joined the cult. Some people blame Nature Boy for her death, allegedly. Don't sue me. There was something else that he did, and that was just be a horrible person. He just treated everyone like shit. There is an ex-member. Her name is Velvet.
The wife of a reported cult leader wants to tell her side of the story.
He literally held me hostage. He took all of my identification, my passport, my birth certificate, my social, my bank cards.
She gave him her $3,000 college fund. She says Bishop, the leader of the so-called cult Carbon Nation, went from spoiling her to abusing her when she got pregnant.
I was forced.
Maoist98, thanks for 6 months, says, what did I miss? Basically, this guy, Nature Boy, is running a cult and abusing the members, in particular, the women of the group, who he is assaulting, in a variety of ways.
To engage in sexual activity.
Do I need 1,000 kazoos? Is this a pack of 1,000 kazoos? Wait, what, how do I buy 1,000? I don't think I need 1,000, probably.
That I did not want to do. I was still strangled on multiple occasions.
At this time, she's like his main girl, and he ends up getting her pregnant. She has a baby, and then there's this awful live stream.
But once you get emotional, you think it's okay to drop the moral code, right? Everything is cool with you until you get emotional. The only reason why you upset is because you caught.
I've been here all in this spot. I did yoga in this spot. I was with Ariana in this spot. I was sleeping in this spot, and I came back to this spot.
Your dishonesty is less than moral, because it'd be different if you could admit what I seen. Yo, sit down, yo. The baby's in your hand, yo. Hold on real quick. Hold this real quick.
Oh, fucking yikes. I think I've seen this part.
I should keep this rolling.
Even asked, like, should I turn this off? We can hear the abuse.
Listen to the disgusting reason why Nature Boy wanted to have kids with different women at the same time. This is according to Velvet. She said, He stated to me that the reason why he wanted all of the wives was that he wanted to impregnate all of us so that we can have his children, so that he can meet his children together, so that he can inbreed.
I don't know what to do with that information. Kind of wish I didn't know that, though.
Did you throw up in your mouth a little bit? Because I did. So, although Nature Boy had like all these wives, there were lots of gay rumors about him, or bisexual or something. Now, I don't care. The reason why I'm bringing it up is because it becomes this recurring theme, and Nature Boy brings it up a lot.
I went into the flow of it, and I asked the universe, I want to know, what makes someone homosexual? Like, honestly, I want to know, why are there homosexual people in the world? Why does it exist in nature? Why do we do that? The answer came through me in the flow of my teaching. It just came out of me. The answer just came, and it was so crisp. If we don't live in a world that allows females to express themselves completely in freedom, and so that we can get the most out of them collectively, then we summon the homosexual spirit.
What? Speedy Yoshi says, God, we're going to need another flood. He thinks that if you don't give women creative freedom, then it summons the gays, like you've just said Candyman 5 times in the mirror. Kirthan says, I summon the homosexual spirit every night. Heyo.
Nature does this to bring balance. Homosexuals.
Spirit of homosexuality, we beseech you, please keep this man in prison.
They have high IQs. Their creative level is out the roof because they tap into divine feminine. And they get status because they're smarter. They're made smart. They have a high IQ, right? So that gay people are very smart. When I learned this, I was amazed. When I learned this, I was like, oh, wow. I never thought about the metaphysical reasons of being homosexual. I never thought of them.
You know, I hadn't thought of that either. Mostly because I'm not crazy. Sky Comet says, who's summoned the homosexual spirit? I'm looking for pussy again. And Gregory Term says, homosexual spirit, a.k.a. gay ghost.
They telling me I have a disease. They said, you're sick. And they repeated it and repeated it and repeated it and repeated it and repeated it. I don't believe in going to no doctor to put no spell on me to sell medicine to me. I feel it.
Put a spell on you? Does he think doctors are witch doctors?
Good.
RayGLG says, genuine question, is ice cream for breakfast okay, or is it a bit much? I mean, every day? No, but you're an adult. If very rarely you were like, you know what, fuck it, I'm having a hard day already and it's breakfast time, I'm starting off with ice cream, that's fine. You're an adult. Just don't do it all the time, because yeah, that's really unhealthy. But like, can you never do it? No, go for it.
One person has herpes, that's a human being. We all have herpes.
Like, I'll give you an example. Like, if it's around my birthday, if yesterday was my birthday and I had leftover cake, I might eat the cake the next day for, like, breakfast, right? That's not something I would do regularly, but, like, the day after my birthday and you have leftovers and it's just like, oh, you know, treat.
So I wanted to...
Tetsu Fox, thanks for 19 months.
Understand disease, to teach about disease. A virus is an entity that cannot reproduce on its own. Hello! When you call me something, trust me. I go do my research very deeply. I know that me personally am not a homosexual. I know that I have no diseases. But if one of us have a disease, then we'll all have a disease. Because they're calling me the one with HIV and I don't have HIV, unfortunately. But I do have HIV as far as what we all are. If one person has it, we all have it.
Did he just say, unfortunately, he doesn't have HIV?
I literally took an HIV test and it didn't even matter. HIV
What do you mean it didn't matter? Sir, was it positive?
He's cancer. Holy shit. I would have a transsexual wife, and I will. And I will. I do like transsexuals because I'm attracted to that. And I have to be honest about that. I don't feel like that makes me gay because I look at her as a woman. So the best head I ever got was from a transsexual. Unfortunate.
So
I don't know what to do with this.
Me. Insensitive.
That Nazi furry convention is happening and their main attraction is a ball pit. Oh god. Who's gonna pee in the ball pit?
So many people. Oh.
Yeah, he's a chaser.
World peace immediately. Michael, take me away. Sometimes in life, we bottle things in. Your mind really...
MH Dark Beast says, just get the cereal flavors of ice cream. That way you take advantage of the rules, like Fruity Pebbles ice cream. Less guilt. Sure.
Controls your health. Guys, do your yoga. Yes, I love yoga. Do you love yoga? I love yoga. Okay, so guys, listen. I'm a producer. I'm an actor. I'm an actor. Guys, I'm an actor. I'm just not for sale. I'm probably the best actor you've ever seen in your life.
In addition to him treating the women in the cult like shit, he also treated the men like shit. He would smack them, he would degrade them, he would make them go and like bring him water and like, you know, feed him the water. He would make them feed him food. Then he would get mad and smack them if they gave him like a strawberry instead of something else.
Did I ask for a strawberry? Bitch, that.
Oh my god. Astro Fox with 100 bits says a snake. I'm not kidding. There was literally a giant snake in the ball pit. Also, there was a malnourished tortoise there too. Oh god.
For a strawberry? Huh? No, my sweet. Don't you ever in your motherfucking life give me no motherfucking strawberry unless I ask for one, motherfucker.
The whole thing, like, let me tell you. See, at first, I'll be honest with you guys. I'll be 100% honest. When I was editing the footage, I was laughing. But then, after watching it over and over again, it wasn't funny anymore. Then I was sad because it's ridiculous, like in the beginning, but then when you look at their eyes, not Nature Boy, because he has crazy eyes, but when you look at the other followers' eyes, they're like dead inside. They're broken. They look sad. They look like they have nothing left. And it's like, how bad do you have to feel about yourself to accept this shit? You know, it's like they're probably saying worse things to themselves than what he's saying. That's why they're accepting that. And that's sad. You know what I mean? That's not funny. And it just, I hope now that he's in jail that maybe they love themselves, maybe forgive themselves for whatever they're punishing themselves for, they release their shame, have some self-respect, because nobody deserves to be treated like this. It's just awful. Now, if you thought that was bad, it gets worse. Brace yourself and consider this your trigger warning. The next clip I'm about to play is Nature Boy, in his own words, talking about what he does with his son. And this is your trigger warning for SA and children and stuff like that.
This clip is yikes. For realsies, I've seen this, so mute if you gotta.
Tap, tap, tap until the clip goes off the screen of Nature Boy if you don't want to hear this.
You know why I don't let kids around me, other people kids around me? Because the way I am. When I see my son, this is how I treat my son. We naked together. I take bath with my kids. I'm naked with my kids. I have sex in front of my kids. My son be breastfeeding and I'll be making love to his mama. That's how I get down around kids. I try to keep their purity. My son comes up and grabs my penis. I let him grab my penis. I say, yeah, look, you got one too. And he laughing, and the moment is over. It's pure. I make love to their mama right in front of them, like a real man. That's how I get down, homie. I think I am a child. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm pure in my mind, and children are pure. I like to embrace the kids. Like, Come here, I like to fuck with their psyche. And if I did that around other people's kids, they would put me under the fucking jail. You can't be a real human. That's why I don't let nobody kids here but mine, homie. Cause I ain't about to alter my life for no one. I walk around naked.
You know what? I hope you get shanked in the urethra in prison. With love. 333. On a lighter note, because we need to lighten the mood just a little bit. On a lighter note, so remember how I told you he kept getting deported in Central America? Well, one of the times they got deported, they had to board a plane, right? Because they were deported. Well, they were kicked off the plane. Why?
The Spirit Airlines won't let us on the flight because they said we stink. But nobody stinks. We need a lawyer. We need to...
You guys don't believe in bathing or toilets or soap. You probably smell like poop.
Like, it's like a lawsuit has to be done about this. It's crazy. Like, we don't stink. They said that we can't get on the plane because we stink. They said we can't get on the plane because we stink. They said we can't get on the plane because we stink, yo. It's because we're black. I'm just letting you know that right now. Make this go viral, y'all. Can you tell us why we got off this flight? Why did they tell us to get off the flight?
You can go in this flight because some passengers say that you smell.
But you saying the passengers said that we smell?
Yes.
We don't be eating anything that stinks.
You don't use soap and you shit outside.
Remember, right? They don't bathe and they're in the sun all the time. Sweating plus not bathing equals smell. I don't care who you are. And the saddest part was there's a clip where one of the guys like lifting up his arm to smell himself. And it's like, we've all been there. I felt bad. Okay, let me tell you what happened to me one time. One time, I was using natural aluminum-free deodorant and I went to work out. Now this is one of those bougie workout studios where they don't have showers. And I had to run some errands afterward. Do you see where I'm going with this? So I'm in Target and I reach for something and I get a whiff of, I'm like, is that me? Is that me smelling like that? It was me. It was me. And I literally was walking with my hands attached to me like this. I went straight to the self-checkout because I was trying to stay away from anyone. Went to the self-checkout, was checking out myself, drove my ass home immediately. I've never thrown deodorant so violently in the trash. Okay, it sucks to smell, you know, and it makes you insecure. I just felt bad. Like when I saw the video, even though it was funny kind of when he's like, we don't smell, we don't stink, we don't stink, they all look demoralized. And I'm sure if he said we can bathe, they all would have bathed, but they're listening to his stupid rules. And
if you like her.
Anyway, they end up getting on a flight later on and they go back to the US. They go from place to place, you know, in the US, and they end up going to Hawaii because they want to be tropical, near the equator, the sun, and they end up getting arrested in Hawaii. Remember, right? Pandemic la freak sa chic. They broke quarantine rules. There's like a 14-day quarantine. They were not quarantining. It was just a little bit like they got released soon after. Now, remember Velvet, the ex-member I told you about? Well, they got arrested June 2020 in Hawaii. By August 2020, she says Nature Boy forced her to marry him in Vegas, in one of those Vegas chapels of all places. She said, he stated in front of us that if anything happened to him, then I would be able to bail him out of any jail or prison or anything like that. And that was the reason for him marrying me, other than the fact that he wants to completely destroy me as a person. Velvet said that...
I'm so confused. Like, what? Can't anyone come and bring bail money for you? You don't need to be married to them. What?
Now that she had her daughter, now that she was starting to see the abuse through the eyes of her daughter, she couldn't take it anymore. And then finally, November 2020, she leaves, and she leaves for good. She said that it took her a while. She would sneak and get a document here, a document there. Velvet was the main wife. They would call her the queen. Well, she's gone now. So there's a new queen, Malia. And wow, he treated her like shit. If that's how he treats the queen, I don't want to know how he treats the peasant.
Come over here like she. Act like you want to be over here. Act like you want to be over here. Come on over here. Come on over here.
She ain't leaving soon because you were Aries. Tell him. Tell him when you get closer. Huh? You want me in jail, don't you? Go ahead, devil. Go ahead, devil. Abuse. Yes, I'm abusing them. Now to come do something about it. You know you trying to make these people feel sorry for you. Ain't nobody feeling sorry for you. If you need to get saved, blink twice. You don't want it. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Malia, leave. Do you want to leave, Malia?
It's like he's getting off on the fact that other people are witnessing abuse other people and no one can do anything about it. It's like an added thing. It's so fucking sick.
Tell him what happened if you leave here. You'll go crazy, won't you? Yeah. Tell him who Baba G is. God. Tell him.
Baba G is God.
Now confess it. Proclaim it.
Baba G is God.
Call the police. Put him in jail. She belong with me. She the weak link. Tell him where home at. Tell him where home at.
Baba G.
Oh, Malia. Yeah. What's going on?
No.
What's up?
I'm trying to see.
What's up?
I'm not fighting anybody. I'd rather get beat up than fight. That's not who I am.
Why you keep disrespecting Baba G?
Why you keep disrespecting me? Why you keep being ungrateful?
It's because you trigger me.
Go inside, bro. It's your birthday, baby. We gonna turn up. Tat.
She also left and then came back, and then there was this video I found online where she comes back and they make her do this weird humiliation ritual. She like gets on a knee and does the 333 symbol.
Here's your blood. Get your ass straight right now. She's gonna get his ass straight. Kayla.
What do you gotta say for yourself?
I embarrassed myself. I embarrassed my family. I made an irrational decision in a moment out of emotions. And I want to apologize to my family, to y'all. Because, of course, I did it a couple times. This moment isn't special. But I just have to account for the shit I did. Take responsibility for it. Come back and face myself. So where to go?
No, let me get this straight. Because it sounds like you're not speaking from your heart, that you're just saying shit.
And then there was this weird video of him and the wives, and he's like deliberately filming their bruises, or one of them's bruises, and their smiles. The saddest smile you'll ever see. I hate that video so much. And then he's like zooming in on one of the girls' like bruises. Like it's like he's deliberately showing the abuse. I don't understand. He goes back to Atlanta, well, not Atlanta, Decatur, Georgia, to the house that I told you guys in the beginning that got raided, where he got arrested from. Okay, and he's spiraling. Okay, they're doing these live streams.
The black man is God.
Black man is God.
The black man is God. Tell him.
The black man is God.
Say, you have this control, King.
You have this control, King.
Down. Bitch, get in soup before I smack your fucking ass.
I'm Caesar. Caesar! Has returned. Call me. I got that green shit.
Why was he quoting one of the Planet of the Apes movies?
This is our handshake. Remember this handshake. This is the handshake of our genetics. This is our handshake.
Yeah, this is still Nature Boy.
Right here. 1, 2. Right here. you grab the thumb right there. The yin and the yang. It is a circle. Our hands do it. Harmony. Look at it. They naturally do it. And the other side is the spiral of life. Watch the third part. Ready? 3, 6, 9. Nikola Tesla, that's our shit. We was gods. These ain't gang signs. These shits mean mathematical equations. And you have to unlock the universe. What is y'all talking about?
Is this man on all the acid?
Remember? All of my children, you better get this message to them. They got 3 days.
Oh.
Excuse me. Oh, that's even more better. Oh, yes, sir, master. Oh, yes, sir, master. I programmed it. It's my zeros and ones everywhere. You have 3 days, my friends. And when I move, you move.
Just like that.
I'm talking to all my children. Stop.
Ever check out the Roy Potter channel? You'll have to remind me who Roy Potter
I'm
is.
getting stuck watching me. You got 3 days to get here. Anybody that's not here by April 1st, well, your soul will be thrown into the abyss. Let it be written.
Let it be done.
You'll think you're alive, but everything will be weird for you. You are speaking to
You sent him yesterday, then I probably haven't gotten a chance to look at him yet now.
God. How may I help you? Oh, they always scared of me. Why everybody so scared of me? I'm such a loving person.
They're not in the middle of the jungle anymore. They're in the United States, in a neighborhood, and they're neighbors, and people can see and hear this stuff. And they're also live streaming, so people are calling the cops on them while they're live streaming, and there's even footage of this.
You say we gon' be alright. What happened?
The cop is useless in this video, by the way. Surprise.
Did I do something wrong?
I mean, you look like you did something wrong right there.
I got your live. Your clothes are right there behind you.
What's up, G?
Listen, did you say one thing on your live? What? Can I say one thing? What? God? I got it. No, I ain't talking about that. What? I'm talking about child molestation.
Hell no.
You ain't say nothing about that on live?
No.
Sure.
Hell.
Oh, that's your live right now?
That's my live. Yeah.
Nah. I'm gonna give you more views now.
Hell yeah. No, I ain't say I was no child molester. They say I'm a child molester.
Right.
I'm teaching about nature and natural living. We always on camera. Everything on record. That's why I record everything. That's why
I'm recording you, so you good?
Yeah. We're peaceful people that teach meditation and living in tune with the universe.
You put your address online?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I want a bitch to try me.
You will walk out of camera on that one.
Huh?
You will walk off on that one.
No, I wouldn't walk. I want a nigga to try me. My address is, this is 2993. My shit is 2993 what? Arbitrate Drive.
This seems like a very stable individual.
30033.
What you doing on like TikTok or?
No, I'm on TikTok. I'm on everything. I'm Nature Boy. I'm 3 guys.
I know. I've seen some of your videos.
Oh yeah, you know.
I've seen some of your videos.
You know it's how it is.
A
A lot. And I'm about to go viral again. I got a lot of followers.
How many followers you on TikTok? Ballpark.
TikTok, how many we got?
On TikTok? 33.
33 right now.
Yeah.
But my videos is going viral. I just put it on TikTok.
Like 33 people, like 33M, 33K.
33,000.
30,000, but we got our following all together.
We got 90,000 on YouTube.
Yeah, like I'm pretty happy, bro. But the thing is, I'm about to be more famous in a minute.
I send you my invoice?
Yeah. Yeah. What you mean? What you mean?
Oh yeah, I can't do this for free. Nah, man. All right, my boy. Be good, man. All right. Yeah, he look like Mac Miller. He a nigga too. Yeah, he's a white boy, but he's black on the inside.
Then there's this weird thing that happens in Atlanta. And to me, it was funny. Sorry, but it was. Basically, he goes to this nightclub called Boogaloo, and he tries to get in, and he comes with his women on his arm, and they have the feathers in their hair, and he's Nature Boy, and he basically gets denied entry into the club.
333.
But you follow me, and you take my commands. Never G. The three.
Pushing
nigga.
three. Pushing three.
Always and forever loyal to the three.
Pushing three.
I'm the commander in chief. We in the valley of the shadow of death, and we will fear no evil. But listen, we will be humble.
Oh, what's up, my boy?
I've been around.
Oh, I'm live. I'm on social media. I'm promoting.
Okay.
Oh, no, he don't do social media. Get him off social media. He don't want social media. Cut him out.
Are you good?
No, they not good. You say they good. So this is Nature Boy. I think Mama is controversial. What? I remember the lady, she came by my house to do a check. Her, you always come by the house. She always come by the house when they do that wellness.
No, they didn't film you.
No. They got
one on the inside.
They don't want me in there.
You need to just relax.
Being God is not cool. I'm pure love. Why are people scared of me?
You can't walk away. How do you walk away? You turn.
You're an abusive pedo, you fucking weirdo.
Scared of my own energy.
Allegedly.
And people are scared of me, and I don't know how to respond to this.
Okay, look at the officers. How you doing? Listen, when we go in, we're gonna take you. Listen, just relax. You're the guard. We don't worry about them. We don't worry about them. Keep energy, peace, love, radiate that. It's always the charm.
Nobody wants to play with me.
I don't know if he's gone on trial yet or if he's just waiting trial.
I gotta go back to the car. They opening up the door. Goddamn. I'm trying to get like you.
Wait, what's going on? What's y'all name? What's y'all name? Nice. Look at y'all. Y'all going to Boogaloo? Hey! I'm confused. We on your camera, girl? It's my birthday, you know. So.
Happy birthday, birthday girl.
Thank you. What y'all got going on? Y'all look nice. Y'all look sharp. Look at all the accessories.
It's about to film. No, this is God. Oh. Yeah. Look at her.
Hey y'all, it's my birthday. Follow me at allegedly B on Instagram.
Right. Yeah.
I know that's right.
Down.
Everybody, it's my birthday. Let's meet inside. Let's meet y'all. Y'all some nice looking ladies. Y'all keep up the good work.
I feel like he made them do all that because he felt embarrassed that he couldn't get into the club. So he's like, look what I can do. The walls are closing in on Nature Boy. It is now March 2022. Something is about to happen that's going to end up being the reason why he gets arrested. And remember how he makes the girls smack each other? Well, one of these girls gets hit by another girl because she was directed to hit her, and she tries to leave. She says he doesn't let her leave, and in addition to that, he forces himself on her. That's what she said. She finds a way to leave. This upsets Nature Boy. He gets pissed. He posts videos of her having sex online. She then calls police and reports this, and that's when the investigation began. So the investigation lasts for 2 weeks, and that's when the police raid the home in Decatur and arrest Nature Boy. That is the story of Nature Boy in a nutshell. He is currently in jail. We'll see what happens. I had to pull myself and stop watching the live streams at one point. It was like turning into a problem. I can see why he had all these followers and people watching. It's just, it's like a horrible accident where you can't turn away, and you know you probably shouldn't be watching, but you're still totally watching. I hope the members do whatever makes them happy. I just want them to be happy, whatever that means for them. And you know, it is what it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
One more time, here's a link to this video if you want to follow her on YouTube. Her name is Noor Jasmine. Alright, so now that we have a solid background, I guess we can take a look at some of the videos in more detail. Here's his transphobic chaser one, I think. Let's check it out. Radiology says, well, that sure was a lot. Yep, it sure is.
Make sure that this don't fall, man.
Let me see if I can get past this music.
Hey, you. Bitch, you can't touch her. She was sent to me.
Yeah, we'll cleanse after this.
Made her myself. Yeah, get the tea on that. Beautiful. She looked just like my baby mother. Take your hand, young lady. Eat. 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 This is your new queen, motherfucker. This is your new queen, bitches. Eat. Feast. Yeah. Is she a transsexual? Yes. Yes.
Misgendering.
Yes, she is. Always wanted one, just like her. You know I like.
Oh, Jesus, fuck.
I like Chuck. I like all of you bitches. I get what I want when I want it. And if I want it, I have it. I got it. It's mine. Shit alive. There's not enough people yet. I'll tell you her name. I will be. Stop stopping this shit now. It's my money. That means I want you to press 3 in triangles. All in the fucking shit. Bye. Oh, who said bye? Bye-bye. Bye-bye, baby.
It's a trans woman. I thought he said he at first, but I think I maybe just misheard, so I thought he was misgendering the trans woman. I'll get off this particular video. It's upsetting a lot of people. Although I get it in general, it's pretty fucking disturbing. We'll do a cleanse before we continue. I'll pull up Sausage Guy.
Move
over, popcorn balls, because today we're making deep fried macaroni and cheese balls.
He didn't even make good mac and cheese. He's using Kraft mac and cheese.
Not looking good enough. Just gonna rub this aluminum foil down with some butter. Now we will form our ball. We actually have enough for a backup just in case that's needed. It wouldn't be a bad idea to batter them. It's not so much of a ball as it is, you know, just a big lump of stuff. You gotta be gentle with it. You don't want it to fall apart in your hands. And kerplunk, it's so heavy. It's laborious. We're way past the danger zone. We gotta get this thing frying. And we're gonna start with the battered one. Here we go. Yeah, that's looking dangerous. I don't know how to tell that it's done, but we're just gonna say that it is. All right, now we're gonna put our unbattered mac and cheese in it. Oh my God. It didn't do quite as well. You have two choices in front of you, the battered and the unbattered mac and cheese. It seems pretty obvious which one's gonna be the winner, but, you know, I have been wrong before. Oh, now that looks like a big bundle of wonderful right there. Let's give it a try. It's really good. You smother the whole thing with cheese sauce, and you
at least use the Velveeta shells.
You're in business. This one, on the other hand, we you know, screwed the pooch pretty good on that. I'll just try a little bit of the outside. Surprisingly, this one's not crispy at all. It's all very gummy and chewy. The choice is pretty clear here. This one's the winner. I'm gonna have to give the deep fried mac and cheese ball a 4 out of 5.
Bop 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 bop. I've had deep fried mac and cheese that's pretty good. That did not look like good fried mac and cheese. That looked like quite bad fried mac and cheese, honestly. How about a former member of the guy's cult talking about it?
But none of them have good intentions. All of them that are there are dangerous and are participating in abuse. They're not confused. They are willingly participating. Carbonation allows them to express their demons, allows them to reaffirm whatever sadistic beliefs that they have in their head, to continue to point the finger at white supremacy. What do y'all abuse black people? Y'all literally taking from the book of the slave masters and implementing those and implementing those actions into carbonation.
Carbonation is the name of the cult. Used to be called melanation. They changed it to carbonation.
So don't stop with the white fucking supremacy. Stop. The only reason y'all are even talking about fucking white supremacy right now is to distract from what the fuck is actually going on. That y'all are abusive, y'all are thieves, y'all are scammers. And you are liars. You will literally come online and smile in everybody's face and say, oh, we're actors. Acting how? Y'all not fucking acting? This is not acting. There have been people there that have left, that have opened up about their experience there. This is not fucking acting. None of them have said that they've been actors. Y'all are caught up and trying to save fucking face. But it's too late. It's too late. You want to blame, y'all want to say, oh, you locked a black man up. The black man. Now you want to make it about fucking race and how the woman is the destruction of the black family again, right? Instead of taking accountability. No, this is a man who is abusive, who beats women and degrades men. This is who we're talking about. We're not talking about a black woman destroying shit. We're talking about a man being held accountable for his own actions. This is a man who abuses women and men physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, any way that he can. He is abusive in any way that he can because he feels that he is above the law. And now he's trying to save face. No. None of y'all can save fucking face. And all of y'all felt like y'all were above the law as well. And that is why y'all are participating in abuse. And that's the reason that y'all are trying to save face now, claiming that y'all fucking actors. Because y'all are over there abusing each other. Stop with the lies. Take accountability. You believe in the knowledge so much, take fucking accountability. But the knowledge is a fucking cover up. Y'all don't care about the knowledge. So stop. Y'all can stop with the lies. Anybody that's fucking joined after Nature Boy has been exposed for all the shit that he's done, they don't give a fuck about the knowledge. After it came out that Velvet was being abused, after I exposed that shit, y'all niggas didn't come for no fucking knowledge. Y'all came for attention and dick.
Fuck. Okay.
And like I said again, Musa, you are the last fucking person that should be on here advocating for shit. The last person when your recordings are still online. And Batty Yaddy, you getting blocked for even saying some dumb shit like she dealt the hardest blow. Nigga, we were in other countries. There are reports in other countries. For you saying some dumb shit like that. Get the fuck out of here. Just because we not online telling all our fucking business don't mean that shit isn't being done. I just had to make that clear. That none of them are actors. That's a lie. They're all abusive. They are all dangerous. They are all enjoying putting each other through pain. to prove themselves, to fight for this illusionary status. Ain't.
Okay, let's see if we can find another one of the live streams.
Fuck both of y'all niggas, pussy. Fuck both of y'all niggas. Do something, nigga. Fuck both of y'all niggas, nigga. How about that, nigga? Man, lucky I can't be violent, man. I'll smack juice out your fucking face, pussy.
That you can't be. We've literally seen you hit people on camera before.
What's wrong with y'all, nigga? Nah, nigga. Who's a dickhead, nigga? Carrying me like y'all motherfucking crazy, bro. I ain't know. Y'all let y'all niggas come live with me and come in my house. You ain't gonna disrespect me, nigga. I ain't these niggas, bro. You know how I get it. I give it up, bro. And you got me all the way fucked up, nigga. Y'all niggas pussy. Both of y'all pussy. Man, I don't give a fuck, nigga. Niggas ain't gonna come in here and abuse me. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? And I don't give a fuck. I die for mine. I die by my respect. I'm a man. I'm a man. Nigga, you in my house. You ever disrespect me in my home, nigga, what the fuck I look like? Nigga, I dare you talk to my God disrespectful. I'll break your fucking chin, nigga. Step in the ant's house where it's building and see if you don't get bit by them little ass ants. Them ants don't give a fuck how big you are, who the fuck you are. They'll respect me in my home, in my face. Have you ever seen a nigga bitch me? No. Danger in this situation of anything, nigga.
Oh god, they're all like wearing the same clothes too.
All of y'all together.
Like they're all just wearing like black everything.
We'll whip my ass together. So anytime y'all ready, form that motherfucking group and whip my ass. I'm gonna take my royal ass whipping like a man. And I'm gonna tell y'all, okay, now can y'all please leave before I call the police? Okay, y'all niggas done beat my ass up in here. You know what I'm saying? What y'all want from me? Huh? What you want from me? Huh? Oh, I see what it is. Y'all niggas turning on me? Huh? I forget the fucking shit. The movie with Denzel. Yeah. You got me right? That shit, that energy in this moment for that situation that we're turning into something else, nigga. But look, people might see you and be like, damn, why you talking to them bulls like that? Like, why you disrespecting them bulls? Mind your fucking business, nigga. This is my home, nigga. I run this shit the way I run it. You heard? This is my shit. You can kick me out this house. These people gonna come with me. We gonna be intense. They already have lived with me intense. Nigga, it don't matter. Wherever the fuck I go, that's where I'm gonna have authority, nigga. Wherever I can be, for what my money affords, I'm the authority in that motherfucker until I say so. And then the motherfucker that has authority over me, then I have to listen to them. Like the police come, yes sir, no sir, how may I help you? Turn around, put my hands on my back. Okay, yeah, sure. Can I talk to you? Can I talk?
It's so creepy how he like seamlessly is going from threats to like trying to do jokes that they laugh at because they're scared of him. So fucking creepy. Just filming women's butts.
You will marvel. You will look and you will sit. After the anxiety's gone, you will marvel. And after you marvel, you will reign. Why? Because you realize that's not your reflection. That's an idea of your mind's projection. You don't have a body. You're a reflection of your mind and what your mind thinks it is. You're in a moon full of mirrors. That's where you are. And you decided I'll be this. And then you came into it. And you were locked in a room full of mirrors. Turn the lights out. Boom. Now turn the lights out. In a room full of mirrors, turn the lights out. Boom. What do you have? You have your imagination. Darkness. You go into it every night. Darkness.
What do you walk into? A cult.
And
cult doing cult stuff.
You go into that void, don't you?
Pushing 3.
Pushing 3.
Pushing 3.
Outstanding. You go into that.
Jesus Christ. This is so fucking off-putting. You know what I've decided counts as a cult so we can get something a little lighter? Fucking Cryptoland. Cryptoland counts as a cult now so we can take a break from that guy's fucking abusive bullshit. Here's a 7-minute video from Cryptoland, which is still trying to be a thing, apparently.
Welcome to the Cryptolanders Master Guide, a video series where you will get to know the inspiration behind each original attribute in the Cryptolanders collection, so you can see how cool your Cryptolander NFT is and where its artistic value comes from. All these traits have their own story, and they are very rich in crypto culture. Let's start by learning about the different skins a Cryptolander NFT can have. There are 19 different ones.
Why are they still trying to do this? NFTs are a fucking failure. They were a fad even among crypto, like, bros. Stop it, please.
Starting with Hal Finney, one of the most important figures in crypto history. He was a cypherpunk, a Bitcoin pioneer, and some believe he could have been Satoshi himself. He is said to have been one of the first persons to run Bitcoin and receive the first ever Bitcoin transaction directly from Satoshi. He was very interested in extropianism and cryonics, so when he sadly passed away in 2014 due to amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, his body was cryopreserved or frozen. The skin refers to that fact. That's why it has a frozen texture and is a reminder of Hal's pioneering spirit. Lambo. Lambos are expensive toys used to signal wealth and success and have become the de facto crypto supercar.
Don't waste your money getting cryogenically frozen, by the way. It destroys your cells. It's just... Guys, we're all gonna die someday. You gotta live with it somehow. Don't give grifters money, okay?
The official Lamborghini color is yellow, and hence this skin. And it even has 2 exhaust pipes ready to fire up. Did you know that the first Lamborghini bought with Bitcoin earnings cost $200,000? Which, at the time, equaled about 45 BTC. Peter Schiff. Investor and gold bug Peter Schiff has become popular among the crypto space due to his pessimistic stance on Bitcoin. He has made some controversial declarations against Bitcoin.
Bitcoin itself has no value, it has no use. Ultimately, Bitcoin is going to collapse.
Peter's views have made some people call him a clown. And even his son, who owns Bitcoin himself, has roasted his father on Twitter for not realizing how powerful the king cryptocurrency is. Wear this skin if you...
How's that working out for you, Cryptoland?
You think Peter's claims are crap. Moon. This skin is inspired by the good old expression "to the moon," used to signal a bullish sentiment. The skin represents pure pump power, so hopefully this will bring some good luck to your investments. A funny side note, did you know that there is a kid whose name is When Moon? Money printer. In early 2020, a meme depicting a drawing of a guy shouting at a Fed executive printing dollars became viral. This was a response to the Federal Reserve announcing to inject $1.5 trillion into the economy to combat the COVID recession. Since then, the crypto space has been making fun of the desperate money printing character to criticize the government's intervention in the economy.
Is the Fed just going to print money?
That's literally what Congress has told us to do. That's the authority that they've given us to print money and provide liquidity into the financial.
The irony of this, when the backbone of so many cryptocurrency exchanges is stable coins like Tether, when Tether is super sus and also printing tethers out of thin air, is pretty funny, if I'm being honest.
System, and that's how we do it. We create it electronically, and then we can also print it with the Treasury Department, print it so that you can get money out of your ATM.
And with this skin, you know the money printer is in your face.
Kippy with 45 bits says, fun fact, the When Moon thing they just showed is already a photoshopped meme where racists were laughing at the kid's name being Damn Son. Yeah.
Miner. This is a cool metal textured skin, just like mining rigs, and is a celebration of the community of miners who contribute to the strength.
The community. You're not a community, you're fucking vultures. Buying a bunch of fucking video cards on eBay at jacked up prices and then using them to try and sell people useless shit while also using more energy than you need to for nothing. You're not a community. You're a fucking leech.
strength of the network. As we all know, there are only 21 million bitcoins which are being mined using computational power. The more people mining, the more difficulty in the mining algorithm increases. Every 10 minutes a BTC block is mined, and the reward the miners receive for each decreases every time. Did you know that the last coin is predicted to be mined in 2140? Bronze. Bronze predates silver.
If Bitcoin outlives me, then I have officially... If Bitcoin outlives me, then I'm glad I'm dead. Let me put it that way.
And gold as a form of currency. It was used in, the Bronze Age, around 3,500 years ago. Archaeologists have found bronze scraps and rings that indicate that they are, in fact, accepted as a form of money to trade goods and services. This makes your cryptolander a rare money skin. Pixel Punk. If you are an NFT OG, you know the CryptoPunks. The collection that made NFTs known around the globe, the one that started the NFT craze, is a compilation of 10,000 unique punky-looking characters with a pixelated look. It was inspired by the London punk scene and the cyberpunk movement. If you have this skin, you share some CryptoPunk DNA. Today, the CryptoPunks is one of the most popular and expensive collections, with some punks selling for tens of millions of dollars.
Through wash trading.
I also need to ask you about the big night for NFTs at Christie's, because that set of 9 CryptoPunk NFTs sold for $17 million.
Did you know that at the time of recording this video, the most expensive punk ever sold was the CryptoPunk 5822 for a whopping price of $23.7 million? Rainbow. This skin celebrates the beauty of plurality and variety and is also a sign of hope. The crypto space is an industry with originality embedded in its core and brings hope to a whole generation of people that find in this space an opportunity to prosper. With that skin, positivity belongs to you. Silver. Historically, silver has been a form of sound money due to its scarcity. Crypto is sound money 2.0, so this skin is a nod to both of those facts. And since silver is a rare precious metal, this skin is the rarest among all. Whale. Whales are among the largest animals on the planet. It makes sense that in the crypto industry, we call whales those who hold large amounts of crypto, enough to move its spot price on the market. If you aren't a whale already, this skin
Profane Priestess with 45 bits says, crypto is not fucking punk. Punks hate capitalism. You guys are the enemy. Chiba Honk with 50 bits says, why does this smack of Beanie Babies craze? At least with Beanie Babies, you get a cute stuffed animal. Like, this isn't even cute. They're ugly, generative art bullshit.
Skin will make your cryptolander become one. Bitcoin Code. Bitcoin, the one that started it all, this skin is made with the real Bitcoin code on it. We pay homage to the king cryptocurrency with this amazing skin. Alien. Cryptoland is a rare project, and we like to celebrate rarity and uniqueness. So, with this skin, we paid homage to the rarest type of CryptoPunks, the aliens. There are only 9 aliens in the collection, one of them being the most expensive CryptoPunk ever bought, Alien Punk 5822.
This just feels like you're just ripping off CryptoPunk ideas. And, like, they're already not good ideas to begin with. They're NFT profile pic things. Who fucking cares? But it seems like you're just ripping them off and using homage as an excuse for the ripoff. Oh, they had rare zombie NFTs that were... or alien NFTs that were popular. Let's do that. And we'll say it's an homage, and then maybe we'll get the same success.
Looks rare, right? Bull. As you know, bull markets occur when we are on an upward trend and there's a general sentiment of positivity and confidence in assets going up. If that is the type of environment you like, this skin is for you. An evergreen color for your cryptolander. Bear. Well, if a bull market is an upward trend in prices, a bear market signifies the contrary. But fear not, this doesn't represent a bear market. It means that your cryptolander can resist any crash. Plus, red has always been seen as a powerful color, and with that skin, you are a lucky cryptolander because it's one of the rarest. Crypto Beach. This skin is a nod to the coolest area in Cryptoland. The Crypto Beach is where the community will go to get together and enjoy amazing activities, so having this skin makes your cryptolander a badass Crypto Beach leader. Dead Coin. There are numerous stories of coins that have come and gone, but with this skin, no matter what happens to your cryptolander, your NFT will always survive. Doge. How have we not mentioned one of the biggest meme coins in the space? Dogecoin was inspired by the infamous Shiba Inu dog meme and rapidly became very popular. So much so that it caught Elon Musk's attention, and since then the cryptocurrency is usually linked to his name. This skin might make Elon want to buy this NFT from you one day. Dollar. This skin is a reminder of
Hold on.
Want to buy this NFT. Currency is usually linked to his name. This skin might make Elon want to buy this NFT from you one day.
Give us your money, crypto bros. Elon might pay attention to you so he can buy your disgusting NFT coin profile picture.
Dollar. This skin is a reminder of the monetary systems that preceded Bitcoin, and it is inspired by the ink style that...
Yeah, do you guys remember dollars? Remember back when we used to trade in dollars and now all of us use Bitcoin? Isn't it so great that Bitcoin definitely isn't half the value it was a year ago?
that dollar bills have, since it's the world's most used...
It's just so funny too because crypto people are constantly like, oh, it's a hedge against inflation. It's real sound money that isn't attached to the fickle like nature of the market. And then in the last year, even though we've had pretty bad inflation on the dollar, the lack of value or the reduction in value of Bitcoin, which is the most popular cryptocurrency, has eclipsed it several times over.
Fiat currency. Wear this skin with pride if you believe Bitcoin is the next world currency. Alright, that's it for the video number 1. Let us know in the comments which skin was your favorite.
They couldn't even properly end the video. I can't believe there's still people listening to them. Alright, back to the disgusting abusive cult. Ugh. That was only part 1, so in part 2 they'll probably have ones that are ape-themed or something.
You just not. I'm being all the way honest with you. A nigga ain't
What? Ooh, that was a good one.
Ugh, I don't want to watch people getting hit. I want him to say crazy things, but I don't want to see people get physically abused. Oh, here he is being crazy. Okay. Just walking through his neighborhood in a ski mask. Comrade Cuttlefish says, proof that cultists don't have the sense to come out of the rain.
What I'm gonna say right here is he must have already got his notice that he getting put out because they already told you no music videos over there. So I guess he's gonna be what the church folks call contrary and do it anyway. Since I'm leaving, let me go and give you the music video y'all looking for. Hey, 50, them hips popping.
How long does he fucking do this for? Okay.
time. Fuck peace. It's take that bullshit off my screen. With my motherfucking energy, pussy. Hurry up! Get it off my screen! Fuck meditation, bitch. It's demon time. Fuck peace. It's demon time, nigga. I want demon shit playing on my TV at all times. Get that peaceful shit off my motherfucker. Fuck you, white boy. You gotta suck my dick and apologize and give me back what's mine. You owe me, Seth. You owe me. It's Horace. I got chubby. Cause I don't give a fuck no more. Fuck this body. Fuck this world. Fuck everything in it. Bitch. You scared? Call the cops. If not, shut the fuck up and suck my mother.
Well, all right then. That was different.
Coming to me! And I eat meat now. I eat meat.
Welcome, Raiders. Thanks, Jeff. I'm Hannah. Today we're doing Cult Watch. We're taking a look at Nature Boy, a guy who was running a cult. He's now in jail awaiting trial. So, fun stuff. Go check out Jeff Holliday's channel. Jeff's great. Jeff does all sorts of fun stuff. Wingnut Roundup on YouTube, does fun stuff here on Twitch, like watching Passions. I don't know if you just got done with a Passions stream. Either way, hope you had a good one. So yeah, we're watching this weird cult guy.
Gotta go hunting.
Wingnut Roundup is tomorrow? Good. I know Jeff was having issues, like, forgive me if I'm wrong, but I thought Jeff recently went on a trip somewhere and caught COVID and then was stuck there for a while. Was that Jeff? I feel like that was him. Either way, hope he's doing well now. That was him? Oof.
You never got hit with an arrow? Y'all niggas got guns, man. I ain't ready to guns. That shit ain't nothing. That was shit. You got guns. Got bows and arrows, nigga.
Why is he holding a bow? I think he's trying to look intimidating.
It raw. It's the best way to eat it. It's the blood and the minerals in the blood that's...
What was he telling them to eat?
No face, no case. No face, no case. Yeah!
Okay.
No face, no case. Yeah!
Okay.
No face, no case.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's the best way to get them to eat them. Leave no trace. Ain't nothing like eating it. I mean, chicken, that's why black people love chicken, because we love to eat meat. We love chicken. That's why we love it. We can fry it, deep fry it. It's all chicken. It's just muscle. You can eat it raw.
Sir, I'm aware of how meat works. Don't eat raw chicken. Sir, do not eat raw chicken, and do not tell anyone else to eat raw chicken. You will die. You will get salmonella and fucking die. Don't eat raw chicken.
You can eat
it raw. You can eat raw meat. You can eat raw liver. You can eat it raw.
I wouldn't recommend that. I even like liver. I might be in the minority here. I've had liver before. I don't dislike it. It's very irony, but it was okay when I had it. Don't eat it raw. Don't eat it raw.
It's the best way to eat it. It's the blood and the minerals in the blood that's what you need. And that's part one of my scene in this movie that I'm making. I'm making a movie. It's a documentary, man, about these people that are indigenous, right? And they wake up all of a sudden and they start.
Feels like he's having a manic episode. Again, I'm not a mental health care person, and even if I was, I couldn't diagnose this person just from a video. Kind of feels like he's having a manic episode right now. Like he feels like he's brimming with creativity. He thinks all his ideas are amazing, even if they're dog shit, you know?
Start to realize, right? Like, wow, like, we're not.
You also cannot eat raw pig. Let's just all agree, no raw meat unless it's like sushi grade fish. Fair? Or maybe some people eat beef tartare. I like raw, pretty rare meat, and even I would not. I wouldn't do steak tartare. But cook your meat.
Living in harmony with the planet. So, and we tried to go live in harmony with the planet, and they didn't let us. So, if we can't go live in harmony with the planet because they won't let us, well then I guess we got to get rid of what's not letting us.
Calling for genocide, I think. That's cool.
Oh, it makes sense. When the body has a virus, the body catches a fever, right? That fever activates the immune system cells to attack the virus.
Pretty sure that's not how that works. Fever is a side effect of immune response? Yeah, that's what I thought. He was saying it activates your immune response, which is not accurate. What the fuck is this guy doing? He's just absolutely, again, I don't have another word for it except for manic. If anyone has ever known someone who suffers from manic episodes, you know exactly what I'm talking about. My mom had bipolar. I always forget, and I apologize if it's I want to say it's bipolar. If it's manic depression, I apologize, but I think the proper nomenclature now is bipolar. Either way, yep, manic. Yeah, you can post your GoFundMe. Does he just seriously go on for like... He's fake breastfeeding one of his wives? Yeah, like this is one of his wives, I think. One of the people in the cult, at least.
Wow.
And then, like, he has her fake suck his nipple.
And he gathers up his nipple to put it further into her mouth. This shit is ridiculous. Then after her helping, trying to get the nipple in, he gonna spank her hand. 10.
I don't know what to do with this information. That's his daughter?
Lack of oxygen to the brain, you just, oh my God, you on straight Riri mode.
Is there just someone in the background there just... Yeah, they're just playing with the compound bow? Okay.
Anunnaki, the weed is Anunnaki.
Oh no, he believes in the Anunnaki!
I'm just gonna say fuck it and let this nigga just have his way.
Someone's pointing the bow at him right now. I don't know if there's an arrow racked, but someone is definitely in the background there with the thing drawn.
Guys.
I would hope an arrow is not actually, like, ready to go.
When I hit the weed, I channel the Anunnaki.
The Anunnaki are, conspiracy theorists think they're aliens that helped, like, build the pyramids and shit. So think, like, ancient aliens stuff.
We're all cats. We come from the year 3000.
We're all cats and we come from the year 3000. There's some good news.
The Anunnaki are advanced beyond any species in the universe. And they came here through our genetics and our marijuana. They're the ones spraying us with chemtrails. White people are not in control because white people live in the past. White people doesn't even have the technologies that is actually advanced enough to even understand the things that they're doing. Because they're doing things in another dimension, which means another time and space. They're here right now and they're sending symbols and doing subconscious things to program the future. They're not what you think they are. The Anunnaki are actually spraying you with chemtrails and chemicals that actually are altering your reality to be what they want it to be. They're using people through the marijuana. When you get high, you're seeing things, you're seeing numbers, you're hearing numbers. Those are all subliminal messages for us.
He's either doing an ungodly amount of weed that I have never experienced in my life, which is saying something considering how much weed I used to do back in years ago. Or some people with a predisposition towards certain mental illnesses, like schizophrenia, can have those symptoms activated or exacerbated by the consumption of THC products. So him saying he's seeing patterns and numbers everywhere when he gets high might be a sign that he's suffering from some sort of schizophrenic or schizoaffective disorder, and his drugs are bringing that out to the surface a little bit more. Chromatic Cuttlefish says, I completely believe that chemicals have altered his reality. Yeah.
A certain time and space. The Anunnaki are here. They're in your marijuana. They're fucking...
The Anunnaki are coming from inside the bong.
In your marijuana, you're smoking the shit. You're smoking it. And they're sending codes beyond what you can understand. The codes are from another dimension. That means...
Okay, this is not someone who should be taking psychoactive drugs other than those prescribed by a doctor.
That they're from the year 3000. It's all in your music. When people smoke...
Halloween Town says, my mom is both bipolar and schizophrenic. She's like this. I'm sorry.
When people smoke weed and they make the music, they think that they wrote the music. The plant actually wrote the music. It's the plant. It's the weed plant. They're the Anunnaki.
Man, apparently the weed I get really likes sitting and watching, like, TV shows and movies and reading comic books. Good for the weed. MH Dark Beast with 50 bits.
A friend with weed is a friend indeed.
From probably the best Leprechaun movie.
The weed is Anunnaki and the shrooms.
Every other Leprechaun movie is just a prequel to Leprechaun in the Hood and Leprechaun 2 Back in the Hood, okay? Or Back to the Hood. Everything else, spin-off as far as I'm concerned.
The weed and the shrooms. The shrooms and the weed. They're the Anunnaki. They're aliens, nigga. The weed is an alien. It's Anunnaki. That's why black people love weed, nigga.
I don't think that's a race thing. I think I think most people like weed to some extent or another if they've tried it. Not everyone, of course. People have bad reactions, but a lot of people like weed.
Because it's, nigga, it's us. We're from the same star constellation as marijuana, nigga. That's why we like to smoke it. We're all cats, motherfucker. That's why the white man is trying to tell you.
I forgot we're cats. What? Did you know we're cats? Rad. Maybe our cats are like our great-great-great-grandparents.
You not to be gay. Now he's giving you gay rights because he's years behind. He's like to tell you not to smoke it. We're all cats, motherfucker. That's why the white man is trying to tell you not to be gay. Now he's giving you gay rights because he's years behind. He's like to tell you not to smoke it. We're all cats, motherfucker. That's why the white man is trying to tell you not to be gay.
We're all cats. That's why the white man is telling you not to be gay.
The same star constellation as marijuana, nigga. That's why we like to smoke it. We're all cats, motherfucker. That's why the white man is trying to tell you not to be gay. Now he's giving you gay rights because he's years behind. He's light years behind what the Anunnaki are doing here. It's right before your face. They're doing things on social media, in your face, on your face. White people don't even have the understanding how to ever stop none of these. They don't even know the far more advanced civilizations that are actually simultaneously in this dimension affecting the future with things and symbols and signs and numbers and fucking chemicals. They're using chemicals to actually get you to do what they're gonna want you to do anyway. It's the Anunnaki. The Anunnaki they're the rulers of the universe. There's no one higher than them. It's the three God. The three God is the God. Alright, so basically just thinking about it, right? What is science? Science is the observation through the mind of who?
If we were doing bingo, doesn't understand how science works on bingo, but we're not doing bingo today, so.
White people, right? But why are we studying science and mathematics without actually looking at the simple fact of this? And you have to break this code. There's a...
Where do you get a load of what I'm doing to you? Look at Malia. on. You better send it to him.
Well, that's one of the scariest fucking things I think I've probably ever seen. Let's listen to his call from prison after he got arrested.
Sometimes I don't know.
Well, it was. You got your hard drive, Musa?
No, they took the laptop and the hard drive.
They took your laptop and hard drive.
Yeah.
But you hear these bogus ass charges?
Yeah. Them charges bogus. That's sad that she would take it to that degree. Yeah.
Trigger warning, they did it earlier too, but they're gonna basically make light of a sexual assault on a sex worker, and just so you know, that's the thing that's gonna happen. So if that bothers you, well, it should bother everyone. If it bothers you to the degree that it's distressing and you shouldn't listen to that, then warning.
Nobody, how you gonna rape a prostitute? Well, we don't even. Nobody rape no. We really don't even need a lawyer for this. We don't need no.
I asked the detective. I said, "How do you gonna prove that?" He's like, "I don't know, but we gotta lock you up for it overnight."
That's it, right? How do they prove that?
3.
And I'm like, huh?
Do you know that Natiri's sister, her twin sister's child father was there? The one that you checked?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was there. He was like, can I talk to you real quick, Malia? I was like, I don't know you. I'm not talking to you. The detective was like, yeah, I need somebody, I have somebody you need to talk to. And he was sitting on the corner of the wall as I'm walking out. And I'm looking on my shoulder like, who are you talking about? And I look and I see his face. I'm like, man, I don't know you, man. God, I ain't talking to you. And I walked out.
You gotta learn how to calm down, yo, and get
I do, but
yeah,
I felt like it was some setup. I felt like it was trying to set up.
I'm just saying you could at least heard what he had to say.
No, they was asking, do you need help? Do you need some assistance?
They was asking, because they were trying to blame you.
So I said no.
I can't hear nothing.
One at a time.
They were asking what?
They was asking if you need assistance, do you need some help? We have an organization we can help you with. I was like, no, I don't know you people. I don't want to talk to you.
They was trying to, it seemed like they was trying to get me to say something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then it's like...
They're probably trying to check to see if you're okay, because you're clearly in a cult. Do they not understand that? I guess probably not. If they knew, they probably wouldn't be in the cult.
Charges on me. Anyway.
That's crazy, though. For what, though? There's no evidence.
Yeah, they came in with that intention.
They said I'm not charged with it. I'm not guilty of it. It's just an accusation.
Right. But bullshit.
But how are you getting charged?
Nah, you ain't. You gotta go to court to get charged. These are just offenses.
What? I mean, you do have to go to court to formally, like, what's the word? To actually, like, have your charges read to you and ask, you know, do you understand that what you're being charged with, the arraignment. But, like, everyone's presumed innocent. That doesn't mean you're not. I don't understand how they think this works, because it feels like they have a fundamental misunderstanding of what is going on.
Yeah.
He did end up, of course, being arraigned for this. He's still in jail awaiting trial.
The judge determines whether or not you're gonna get charged, but exactly.
She doing all of this.
Yeah, that's basically what's
They said that with charges like that, somebody gotta get locked up.
Yeah. All it takes is a chick to say something, they gonna lock the dude up every time.
Yeah, that's
just how it go. That's just society.
What is her brother-in-law?
It's almost like we should take accusations of sexual assault very seriously and investigate them.
Gotta say to you, Lee.
I don't know, but I know when I was the first person to go outside and he came right behind me and he was like, he did it again. He was like, Malia, can I talk to you for a second? I was like, I don't have anything to say to you. Because I felt like he was trying to, like, set me up to say some shit. How he just came out there right behind me and he was looking around. And then they had this white car that pulled up, that pulled up on the side of the road and sat there for about 15 minutes. And the cop car came right on the side of the car. And then a lady got out the car, went up to the police car, then pulled up to me and Mama Zoka and started talking to us. And I'm like, hold up. I was putting 2 and 2 together. I'm like, nah, I'm not fucking with none of y'all. And so that's why I didn't talk. I didn't say anything because I feel like they was trying to pin something against us or trying to make us say something.
Yeah, they was trying to ask for our help and shit. No.
But I'm saying if we ain't doing nothing, I'm not understanding. We didn't do anything. Y'all could have just told them, nah, that shit ain't true.
But we didn't know what it was about. I just felt their energy. It was like they was trying to like. I don't know.
Nah, they was like, if you need a place to stay, if you need some help, we have options for you.
Thinking that shit was real.
Yeah.
But I didn't. First of all, I don't trust that man. I don't know who that man is. Why y'all keep doing this?
What they say to you, Jackson? And I know they took Jackson Tyson.
Yeah, they just had me in a little room, and when they opened the door, they just asked me if I seen an assault between you and Tanisha with Queen Malia, and I just said I don't know nothing about that, and they let me out. They let me out with everybody else.
Yeah, same thing here.
Yep.
They said they was trying to build an assault case for that, and I was like, I don't know nothing about that. Right. And then they told us we're going home.
Right. Yeah, they trying to get information. Yeah, that's all they was trying to do.
They was trying to build an assault case on Malia.
Yeah.
And they come out of nowhere with the teary shit. I'm in the office like, oh, y'all kidding me? They's like, well, but she has to prove that though.
Right.
She has to prove that I raped her.
Beyond a reasonable doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there has to be like forced entry. There has to be something that says that I did that.
Right. You got evidence against
a rape kit and all that.
Fuck out of here.
You had a rape kit?
No, I'm saying that's what she would have to do in order to justify what she's saying.
Of course she got to get rape kit. And of course she can't just say I raped her.
Yeah. Alright. Maybe one more thing and then we'll probably call it a night. It's been about 3 hours. And I know this has been a rough stream with all the abusive stuff. So those who stuck around, I appreciate it. Tomorrow we will be doing something. First of all, we're going to be doing the patron-only live stream tomorrow. So if you want to become a patron, you still can. Patreon.com/HannahReloaded, and you can come do the patron-only live stream tomorrow. But we're also going to do a regular stream earlier tomorrow before the patron-only live stream. And we'll make sure it's something fun. Nothing even a little difficult. Maybe we'll just play a game or something fun for a little bit. We'll do something that's not this, to be clear. So anyone who's still hanging out, appreciate ya. Glad we could deal with this together. What time am I thinking? Probably closer to like starting at like 2 maybe. Starting at 2 for the regular stream, 2 or 3, and then after that, moving on to the patron-only stream is kind of like an after thing. Fortnite stream? I don't like Fortnite. The thing I don't like about Fortnite is the building, because I suck at it, and I think they have a no building, like, mode now, or something. But I'm just not really into competitive shooters at all. I'm not a competitive person.
Yeah, I think some people seen that. The real.
I've been playing a lot of multiverses. I kind of like that.
He said that. To her, get on your knees, right fucking now, like flat on your face, right? And she gets on her knees and literally puts her head on the ground. Let me make sure this is not about to die. This is important. All right. Which she thought that she was following the right order, like, you know, put my head on the ground. He said, no, put your head flat on the fucking ground, right? She put her whole body flat on the ground, right? What he did after that, right now,
not with the BS.
Right now, her man is disciplining her.
So I think this is a guy talking about what's going on with Nature Boy, and then Nature Boy's gonna respond.
Hey, listen. Kai said he not with the BS. If he was not with the BS, he would have punched me in my shit when he seen it. True or false, ladies? Where the real niggas at? If he wasn't with this shit,
he would have smacked the shit out of me. He would have never walked out the door. He would have never snuck out, act like everything was cool. A real nigga would have said, nigga, put your hands on her again and I'ma fuck you up, pussy. And I would have beat his ass. And I would have took him out. Cause it ain't your motherfucking business to know what's going on in my motherfucking house, bitch. Who the fuck is you to tell me what to do with my bitch and my motherfucking kids? Bitch, you ain't nobody. Y'all love to have the government up in y'all business. You love that cracker up in your business. You know what? You know why you got a cracker? Because the cracker is your motherfucking, and I'm too real for this shit. And if they block me on this, I'm going to my Twitter. I'm too real for this shit. Of course he was scared. Because he a bitch. That's why he...
Yeah. Why? That's fair. I'm not saying it, but he is. So I should be careful. Colossus TV, thanks for the raid. Go check out Colossus TV. Interesting time, though, because I think we're done for the night, probably.
Guys, Michael's trying to tell us.
Oh, he's fake. Let's watch him fake channel the dead, and then we'll call it a night.
Something. Michael Jackson is channeling. He wants to know. He wants you to know something. What is it?
He thinks he's channeling the ghost of Michael Jackson.
I'm so weak. Give me the... Wait. Give me the 3. After this, please put me in a bath. Make me a bath. Please. I'm good. Michael wants to say something to you.
Come on, Mike.
Listen, Michael. He has a message.
Yeah, do some more drugs. That'll help. That'll help you channel. Jesus. I'm strong to be able to get through this stuff. No, I just had a really shitty childhood, so my threshold for watching people get, especially verbally abused, is very high. Does he just sit around and have manic episodes all day?
Come to me. Come to me. Bitch, I said come here. What the fuck you doing? You don't know your name, out? Bitch, oh my God. These bitches glitchy as hell. I said, bitch, come to me like 15 times. That hoe don't even know her fucking name. That hoe don't even know her name. Just, you fucking understand.
Alright, I'm done. This is a rough one. Jesus Christ. If we cover him in the future, it has to be sparingly. And amongst other people, because that guy is not good for anyone's mental health.
I need to do side air there instead of up tilt.
We do this when we talk about polls. We are very, very nervous about, and I try and apologize in advance to John from San Antonio, so that he doesn't.
You guys need some chill shit here. Go watch Shark play Multiverses. Like I said, Patreon-only live stream tomorrow, as well as some other kind of cool chill thing. So I'll see you guys then. Thanks for hanging out. I know this was a rough one. Take care of yourselves. Go watch something cute, a Disney movie or something. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Have a good night. Love you, Mr. Blast.